Okay, I welcome you once again. I welcome you once again, all of you. So I was asked to solve this question from my learners. Yeah, I have a certain group here. So this question is from arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression, we know all about AP and GP issues in mathematics. So that is where this one is coming from. And is saying if the sum of the three consecutive numbers is 36, what are those numbers? Which we don't know, so we need to know those numbers or terms. So in this case, since we don't know, we let the first term or the first number of those three consecutive terms to be x. The second term should be x plus 1. Since they are consecutive, is x plus 1. If they are not consecutive, then we don't add. You will not be adding plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. No, that is another special case, and we'll discuss that in another video. So in this case, we only have the consecutive terms. So the most important thing is to identify or know the summation, the sum, the final answer after adding those three terms which you have been already given as 36. Just know that the most important thing to do here is just the division. Adding of x's and whatever will just waste your time. You need to divide that set 6 or the sum divided by the number of terms, and the sum we know that is 36 and the number of terms is 3. So just divide 36 by the 3, which will give you 12. So this 12, just know that it was the middle term of the terms. So if 12 is the middle, what are those numbers? We know that previous term is what? The immediate previous term is what? Is 11. And the immediate after 12, the immediate term after 12 is what? Is in obvious 13. When you add them, they will obviously give you 36. Let us use additional formula. We're using division. Now let us use additional formula to determine those numbers, or to find those numbers if it is possible, and if it is going to give us the similar answers or same answers. So what we know is this one should be equal to 36. Then collect like terms together, which should give you 36. So x plus x plus x, it will give us 3x plus 1 plus 2 is obvious 3. So which should be equal to 36. So 3x, when this one, what do we do here? Since we are adding it is plus 3, then subtract the constant term, which is 3, which should be equal to both sides. To both sides. So which should be equal to 36. Again, minus 3, which will give us the 3x. This one is obviously 0, which should be equal to this one. It will give us what? 33 over 3. This one will give us what? X is equal to, this one is 11. So if 11 is the first term, so what we know is since 11 is the first term, what we know is 11 is our first term. What you know is we need to find the other two remaining terms from the three we have been already given, which will give us the first term was 11 comma 11 plus 1 comma and 11 plus 2, which will give us 11 comma 12 comma 13. This is the answer of our question, which is this one and that one, they are same, so we were correct.